Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, and well, another weird ad hoc battle. As you can see, it's June of 1920, and in my UK campaign I have the Hood, and I had to show this because it's the Hood, and the Beagle facing the Bayern and the DD-10. Now, I did make a slight mistake when I was building up the Hood. She was meant to have all 15-inch guns, but I have accidentally given her a 14-inch gun. Which was not very intelligent. Now, where is the DD? Oh god. Fucking hell. All the way over there. Now, with any luck, the Hood can go for... Oh, she scored a hit already. And knocked out her main gun. Oh, the mighty Hood. Fear the mighty Hood. Now, I can't tell what guns these are. They look like 14s, possibly 15s. No secondaries that I can see, which makes me worried there might be torpedoes. Okay, so she is already tilting towards us. Now, our Hood, just for, you know, just to show you what we've got here, is we have, as I say, mistakenly I put a 14-inch gun on here, but it's meant to be all 15s. And then we have a series of 6-inch, so a couple of 6-inch guns, some 4-inch guns, and then some casemate mounted 3-inch. But I mean, it's mainly, our secondary is mainly 4-inch guns, and we have a pretty sizable amount of them, as you can see. The key thing with the 4-inch guns is that they're just there to defend against any torpedo boats, and we do have a ship that's perfectly tailored for something like this, and our DD is making its way over with its 16 torpedoes. Now we can put into the water 8 torpedoes using this destroyer. And Beagle's aim will be to launch a massive torpedo attack on our ship. Now, she's angling away because of the fact that the main gun took a hit, which makes me think she isn't going to be subject to flash fires. Well, in fact, that barbette took some damage as well, so that's good. Oh, looks like we were able to avoid a torpedo spread from the destroyer. In fact, we're actually going to target that now. Let's get it out of the way. In fact, all of our secondaries. So our secondaries are Alt right click. There we go. I'll do perfectly. Beagle can keep on firing, and the destroyer is laying down a smoke screen. Apart from, yeah, so it's shift right click for the torps. Did you fire? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, luckily not all of them fired. Right, off for now. Oh shit. Oh, thank God for that. So yeah, the D10 still has some torpedoes. Come on, should be more than able to. Right, it's time to lay down that smoke screen because. What I want to do is I want to get extremely close, because there's a major lack of secondary. There's some 7-inch casemate guns listed. Where are they? Oh, there's only 2. She took a major hit there. So she's got 10.4 inches of armor, which is about what we've got. So I'm wondering where the go. Torpedoes away. And that's looking like 4 hits. So we can take Beagle out of the fray now. Oh, she's flooding like a crazy son of a bitch. Question that I've got for this DD is they do have 2 torpedo launches, so we're actually going to turn away now because Beagle should have done its job. We're actually going to target all of our fire now. And then we'll take our DD, target their destroyer, and I imagine it's going to be sinking momentarily. Penetration, and not sunk. Very frustrating on a 0.1. You joking? Come on. Literally, a drop of water is going to sink this thing. Come on. Just need a bow hit. Not pumping the water out, which makes me think that I'm in a lot of trouble. In fact, that barbette is completely fucked. In fact, the whole stern of the ship is pretty much underwater. It's amazing what damage torpedo attacks can do. Hood hasn't really taken any damage yet, which is good. Come on. Sink it. Right, we've got a fire over there. Don't see any torpedoes coming from that DD at the moment. God, cadets. Green level crew is shocking. She's trying to get her guns forward. I can see a spread of 4 torpedoes here. What we're going to do is we're going to reduce our speed drastically to stop. Beagle can head in for the kill now. Can you die, please? Oh, Jesus Christ. So it does look like they're going to overhit us. Flooding. Right, our secondaries. So yeah, our main guns are going to keep going to there. Right, we might eat a single torpedo here. If we're unlucky, maybe 2. That's looking like 2. Unless we can thread the needle here. Oh. Now that is what I call threading the eye of a needle. Holy shit. Right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to head on forwards. Beagle's going to carry on its attack. And we're going to... Secondaries are going to go here. And our main guns... are going to attack that. Like so. Right, let's put time forward a little bit because we've now avoided the torpedo attack. And I imagine that's going to be the end of some of this destroyer screen. She's a burning wreck, this ship. The guns cannot traverse. We've defended our transports valiantly. We might need to do another set of torpedoes here, Beagle. The fact that they've got no secondaries makes these battlecruisers extremely fragile. Now she's down to probably she's only got 23 knots in speed as well, which is very low. Low speed. Oh, there's life in the old girl yet. Oh, she's traversing her guns. And there we go. That looks like that did it. Torpedo spread from Beagle. Okay, so we only lost 6 crew members, which is a shame. But, you know, we did completely eviscerate that battle fleet. Good old Hood. And the Hood took no damage. Now, in the North Sea, we have a slightly larger battle here. We have the Audacious, the Berwick, the Town, the Nessus, Tancred, Vantage, Welland, versus a similar sized German fleet. Now, the heavy cruisers don't pack torpedoes, ours do. So all of our ships, bar the Audacious, pack torpedoes. It'll be interesting to see what the German battleship design looks like, because I've got to say, their design for a Battlecruiser was not particularly impressive. So I am somewhat intrigued. So I'm just going to pause it first. So the Audacious is in its own group. Our heavy cruisers are in their own group. Now, they're not particularly fast. They're only 27 knots. The Audacious actually outspeeds them. And then we've got our battle line of destroyers. Let's see what we can spot. Now, the Audacious is a pretty standard class. It is a King George V class, except it uses 14-inch main armament across the board. Pretty quick rate of fire as well. Only 41 seconds reload on these. Then we have a lot of 4-inch guns, and then some casemate 3-inch guns as well. So nothing too much to call out really. The only thing I would say is that it has pretty amazing armor. So 13-inch main belt, supported by 15 inches on the conning tower, which is pretty sizable. Now the only thing that's worrying me at the moment is accuracy. Might be a concern. Keep our destroyer screen heading on forwards. our heavy cruisers. And then our battleship can stay in the center of the formation. Hopefully a little bit away from where any damage might happen. Oh. Okay, so we have found the enemy. Now that looks like maybe a DD. Yes. So what we're going to do, our BBs are going to target this. Our destroyers, we're going to remove your torpedoes. Yeah, you're all off. Perfect. Now we're going to detach you. Now you, Veland, we're going to head that way. Vantage, you're going to head that way. Tancred, you're going to head that way. And Nessus, you're going to head that way and drop a smoke. Now our heavy cruisers start providing a little bit of fire support over there. And Audacious can start trying to lay down some hurt on the opposing battleships. So, 9 guns versus our 8. And some rather ridiculous looking tool barbettes back here. What the fuck? They fitted funnels and stuck two, twin turrets on there? Holy shit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take Tancred and Nessus directly towards that oh, fuck. Okay, so I think we just took a massive torpedo attack there. Right, you're going to need to drop your smoke immediately. Now, we do have as well some torpedoes on our heavy cruisers. So the heavy cruiser build is quite interesting that I've gone with. We've got very light main armament, literally 6-inch guns. Oh, game's having a bit of a heart attack. But yeah, 6-inch guns with a huge amount of secondaries, but a load of torpedo tubes. Now our secondaries that is the battleship, isn't it? Is that the battleship? Fitted some major firepower. Now, what I want to do is I want to make them use all of their torpedoes. So 93. One of these is a BB. Drop a torpedo barrage. Those torpedo boats are getting extremely close to our battleship. Can't say I like that. I might try and ram it. destroy the torpedo. Right, so CA, right, there's the BB. So we are targeting the right ship. So our own destroyers are now free to head on out. Now, I do think the CAs might be a minor threat. Would you sink already? Thank you. So Deutschland did take a single hit, but nothing major. All of our oh, we got a torpedo hit. Perfect. Now they are packing 14-inch guns as well, in groups of 3. Okay, so our DDs need to really move. So you've got a speed of 25 knots, you've got a speed of 19 knots. Wow, slow. We can really close the range on you. Now Tancred's only got a speed right now of 11 knots, so not particularly fast, that's for sure. Let's put time forwards a little bit. So DV8 is gone. Our secondaries are all targeting now the second DD. And she's rapidly taking damage. I think we're going to now go for the Audacious, and yeah, next DD is dealt with. Now, you fine gentlemen, you're going to send some torpedoes out, Tancred? No. But in fact, you most certainly can. Limited steering. Wow. Flash fire. And she's gone. Rhineland took an absolute hammering there. What are you? What the fuck is that? So 2 heavy rear guns. The seamanship on this must be shocking. Whatever it is, I don't like it. So I actually think we're going to take Welland this way. So a spread of torpedoes from you has been able to handle this. We're going to detach the Berwick. She has 4 torpedoes there, and 3 over here as well. Took an absolute hammering of a torpedo attack. And our BB is now getting into position to attack the Deutschland. minor damage from our secondaries. She's only got a speed. She's got a really low speed. See if we can't take it out with a torpedo attack. Our secondaries, we're going to go over here with. So there's some torpedoes there, that's for sure. Oh, we've got a fire. Another one of those really weird ultra-high barbettes. Turn away from the light cruiser. We're actually going to take our torpedoes into you, and our torpedoes into you over there as well. Looks like she's down a little bit on the old speed ranking. Tancred will take your torpedoes off for a moment just to make sure you're not going to do any silly friendly fire. And what we're hoping from you is a pretty substantial torpedo attack. So we've sent out 8 torps, which is no small amount. Now Lipper, this is a very interesting design of ship actually. So 12 9-inch guns, several casemates. I mean, this thing is loaded up with guns. The heavy cruiser design they've got is pretty damn good. And looks like we just sent out some more torps with you. 2 sets. Perfect. So if she turns to avoid these, which doesn't look like she's going to. So a lot of damage, flooding. Audacious can fire its guns now. I think we just saw some additional flooding moments. And I think we're just waiting on Berwick now. Yeah, so we're just waiting on Berwick to send some torps. There's an opportunity for a little minor torpedo attack here. There we go. Our rudder's damaged. And we're going to take Audacious actually and turn it around. We've got a DD to bring back over this way. Slow down. Please slow down. It's going to be death by 1,000 cuts, I reckon. And the float of that unit is looking pretty massively bad. Speed's gone down hugely. And there goes the Deutschland, and now it's just a heavy or a light cruiser, the Kerschule, who is packing some torpedoes, but a really weird mix of guns. This ship doesn't really do anything particularly well. That's why I decided not to go for a light cruiser design. It's fairly fast at 30.7 knots, mind you. So it can outrun us. Right, looks like our 14-inch shells are starting to make their way in. No major... no pens there. And she is going down. As we can see, taken some pretty massive damage. Lots of shell holes. CA is doing their job of taking out the CL. Looks like she might even run directly into the battleship if she's not careful. Looks like we were able to dodge those torpedoes. We're actually going to slow down all of our ships now. Just to give ourselves a slightly more... Wow. Not good. Slightly more stable firing arc. Oh, a ricochet, really? That was a 14-inch shell. How the fuck did that ricochet? What the fuck? Yourselves forward, please. Try and go to max speed. And I think we'll speed back up again. God, another ricochet. Now they do reload fairly quickly. I mean, a 46, you know. Right, we did lose a secondary gun there, which isn't very good. Looks like they lost the main gun. Need some damage to their, there we go, a bit of flooding. Starting to circle them now. Be interesting to see if they want to drop any torps. Yeah, so engine trouble's really starting to cause a problem now. Hoist the flag, Kerschule. Like, seriously. Tough little ship. And wow. There we go. Beautiful. So we did lose the Nessus there, which might have been a necessary loss. Yep. Not my best work. But we took out their entire fleet. So a battleship, the Rhineland, the Lippe, the Kerschule, and a destroyer. So they're now down to 47 ships, which is pretty good. We're really starting to outnumber them now in the battleship stakes. Let's have a look at our finances. So we are losing... God... substantial money. I imagine that's because we got ships that are repairing, yes. So Berwick and Town are 1 month. So you guys, I'm going to put you all into in being. take Renown and Hood and put them into in being. All of our ships can go into in being. Okay, that's helped our finances pretty massively. We're still a little bit under the cosh. We could drop the tech budget just a tiny bit. Just to stay level. Keep it at 99%. Oh, and another Battlecruiser on Battlecruiser. And the Hood must be on its way home from its convoy raid. Well, actually, it's in the Denmark Straits. Very strange. Let's give it another go. Let's fight with the Hood one more time to end out the episode. Or to end out this battle. So, the pride of our navy, the Hood. Oh, hello. Now, she does have a green crew, which does give her a bit of a negative on our accuracy. But reloading 90 seconds is not too bad. We're going to angle towards our enemy for now. Right, they definitely have a weight of shells advantage, but if we can lower the gap, I think we'll have an accuracy bonus. I also think we're more survivable. Partial pen fire, that's okay. As long as we don't get any damage. Let's make sure that we throw off their aim a little bit. No hits yet, up to 50% to identifying this Battlecruiser. Let's turn it round a little bit more. Far out are we? So we're just over 10 kilometers out. Let's see if we can't get our rear guns into play. Because it'd be very good to get our rear guns sort of making their way over. We're going to head them off. We've got the speed advantage. I'm actually going to adjust course a little bit. Plunging fire is what we're most susceptible to. Our belt is 8.5, but our main deck armor is only 3.5, which is low. So we're closing the range. We're down to just shy of 9.8 kilometers out. Now our 15-inch guns can do 28, so just shy of about probably about 4 inches of deck armor that they can do at the moment. Let's have a little look at you. So yeah, we're very similar ships actually. The main deck, so we can definitely pen that with a plunging shot. Just need to get your accuracy up. Come on, 15-inch guns. Try and throw off their aim a little bit. Did take another hit there, but they're only going at 23 knots. So we've definitely got a speed advantage on them. They are not going to escape. It's a shame that our accuracy is so bad. What's their accuracy like? 4.4. 4.6, so 4.1, we're not too bad. Our 14-inch has actually got pretty good accuracy. In fact, we did manage to hit them with a 14-inch shell, which is good. The majority of the damage has been from them, though, at the moment, as it stands. Our 30 knot speed is doing pretty well for us. And she's turning to give broadside, which is an interesting decision. Now, we know that they don't have any secondaries. So the moment that our own secondaries can start opening up and doing a little bit of damage. So we're going to go aggressive. Right, and the hood. Now we're going to start seeing the partial pens and things rack on up. Turning away? Nope, not turning away. Got a flooding there, that was not good. This is the first time we're actually facing one of these where, you know, they've sort of... Oh, a couple more partial pens. Okay, so taking some damage, but doing alright so far. Definitely got the speed advantage. We can drop our speed a little bit. We can drop it down to 24 knots. Now that we've caught up. There we go. Flooding. Don't like that. That was not a good sound. Now, I don't know what barbette they've got because we have Citadel 5, barbette 4. Compared to them, they've got barbette 4 as well, so we're both pretty good, although our anti-torp defense is a lot better than theirs. Oh, looks like they took some engine damage. Yeah, we're starting to home in now with our guns. Let's just speed on back up a little bit again. We've only got 28 knots because of the flooding. But I imagine that they're also a little bit... So our main belt is now starting to counter theirs. 25% accuracy. We need to get our rear turrets into action. Ooh. Nice. Shit. That was not good. This is a proper slogging match, this. Right now we're winning it. There we go. And we can afford to slow down a little bit now. Right, we're going to cross their T. Which is what we wanted. We're down to a max speed of 21 knots. Can only hope that our speed is actually better than theirs. Looks like we've caused a lot of structural damage. Right, took out a main gun. Smouldering wreck. No, don't end the battle. Right, we're crossing their T, which is good. The speed has given us a major advantage here. I can't say I like the flame there. Hood is going to be needing some real R&R after this. We had some torpedoes just to finish the job. Right, took out another main gun. Actually, they're attempting to turn away. Bit of a smouldering wreck now. Down to one gun aft, one gun fore. Was that another one? Nope. Go as quick as you can. So maximum speed of 17 knots is not great. But I can't imagine this thing's doing 17 knots. So we've got a 100% chance to hit with our 15-inch guns now. Destroyed the secondary tower. Down to 2% now, structural integrity. Ships not looking so good. Down to the main tower. Gotta say, I don't like the hits to our stern, but we were able to sink it, which is all that matters. Right, and I think I'm going to call it a day there. So thanks very much for watching. As you can see, we've dealt a bit of a blow to them. They're down to 9 ships now, compared to our 14 of the heaviest class. They've still got a lot of cruisers, but, you know, we took out some DDs. We've done a bit of damage to their light cruisers and their heavy cruisers. So overall, we're not looking too bad. But anyway, I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of this if we decide to continue with it. Thanks again. Bye-bye. And I'm back immediately because they've sent yet another Battlecruiser into the meat grinder. They've only got 2 left, which this strikes me as being a terrible idea, but the Lord Clyde has managed to hunt down another Battlecruiser. And I can spot it already in the distance. So, very similar, I think, to what we did last time. We're going to use our speed as our key ability here. And I think we're going to have both of these Battlecruiser battles back to back. So where I said we're ending at the last episode, we're going to have these two neck and neck with each other. Right, so let's try and just be as awkward as we can with course corrections. Now, they are in the far off distance. Did get a ricochet, which makes me think we want to go HE for now. I would even back one of these ships against an even larger, you know, like a battleship, to be honest. Because their battleship design isn't great. Right then, Lord Clyde. We're going HE because we're fairly far out. Let's not give him a moment to readjust. Right, I did block it. Looks like our 6-inch guns, yeah, are opening up. Actually going to zigzag a little bit. Right, so the hood actually took more damage last time. She's got a green crew as well. Thread in the eye of the needle. And we're going to go back to auto now. And we're going to go aggressive with our guns. I don't know if that does anything, but... there we go. She's starting to offer broadside. Okay. Yeah, took a hit there. Not good. Flooding will bring our speed down a little bit. Pump that water, please. Remove the fires. Need to get our own decent hit if we can. We haven't scored anything major yet. But 25% accuracy, you're going to hope that one of these is going to... Okay. So damage to the main tower, some ricochets, little pen. So we've still got 29 knots. It's 28.6. Damage to the main gun, which is going to reduce its reload ability. Ricochet that again. Their own 15-inch guns versus ours. Oh, we've got a flooding, which is going to reduce their speed a little bit. And when we can cross their T, that's when we're going to be in good order. Right, done some rudder damage. Which is going to reduce their ability to turn. Partial pen. Another flooding. And took out the main tower. In fact, they're making a hard turn. Interesting. Yeah, their accuracy has decreased substantially. Right. Took out a main gun on their aft. Go, now we can cross their T. Let's slow down. No need to rush this. Only a partial pen. Ooh. Not good. Down to their funnel. Danger close. There we go. Not bad. Right, hitting the superstructure. Right, so I imagine that was probably the rudder damage. Oh no, they got the rudder back. So the Friedrich Grosser is attempting to run. We're going to go back up to 26 knots. Reclose the distance. She is running. She is definitely getting out of there. Getting the fuck out of Dodge. Big battleships. Not run. It looks like the guns are struggling a little bit. So only a 40% chance to hit with the 14-inch. So that's what we want to see. More flooding. 2-inch and 3-inch guns, or sorry, our 4-inch and 3-inch guns are just hitting it. I do like the soft pitter-patter of 4-inch shells on superstructure. Partial pen there. Lord Clyde, go danger close, please. Damage to the main gun. Only 20% chance to pen. It's a pain really that's a 14-inch. Although it does look like both guns are nearly out of commission. This rear one looks like it's seen better days. Go. How are you missing that much with a 100% chance to hit? Oh, she can still fire with that rear turret. Damage the secondary tower. Come on. 100% chance to hit with all of our guns. Oh, that's a broadside. Secondary tower's gone. The term I'd use is smouldering wreck. There we go. Well done, Lord Clyde. Alright, brilliant. Right then, thank you very much for watching. These two Battlecruiser battles are going to be back to back. And then we're going to head on forwards. So thanks again for watching. Bye bye.